like plague, 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 like plague. Peace. All right, we're gonna be discussing these 6 black gentlemen accused of killing someone over an argument at a freaking gas station. Like Kevin Samuels say, man, like Thomas Sotomayor, you can't make this up. This is crazy. All right. Sorry about that. So after a fatal shooting Saturday night at Chevron on Candler Road, anybody don't know, is right here on the east side of Atlanta. Um, 6 men have now been arrested and charged with murder. Cobb County Police told CBS 46 the 6 following suspects were booked into the county jail. Devontae King, Davlin Ford, Brian Jones, Devin Baker, Darian Dotson, and Jamal Broad. Let me find another article, the one that breaks it all the way down. Here we go. Oh, matter of fact, let me play this video first. It's not long, but let me play this right quick. Hold on.
Developing now, DeKalb County police are investigating after a man was shot outside a gas station on Candler Road. Police say an argument led to the shooting. The man was taken to the hospital for treatment, but no word yet on his condition.
All right.
All right, so we got 6 people now charged with murder after a deadly shooting at a Metro gas station in Atlanta over the weekend. In a statement from the DeKalb County Police, they said it responded to the Chevron gas station, 2450 County Road in Decatur, around 9 p.m. Authorities say preliminary investigation revealed that a man in his 40s was shot after an argument with the suspects, who were later charged in his shooting death. According to a witness, she heard several gunshots in a row and then saw a man laying on the ground. "We were scared," she said. When police arrived on the scene, they found the victim with a gunshot wound. He was taken to a local hospital where he later died. 6 people are facing a murder charge in the incident, they said. Police say the fatal shooting remains an ongoing investigation. They are not releasing the victim's identity right now. So, if you tuned into last show, this is the guy who we looked at yesterday. But these sort of incidents, matter of fact, I think the Boondocks might have been season 1, or it might have been I think it was season 2. Well, they talk about a nigger moment. Excuse me if y'all offended by that. With a nigga moment. A nigga moment is when, you know, they bump into you, somebody bump into you, and you get upset to the point where you're shooting at them. You're trying to kill them for bumping into you. That's what if you watch the Boondocks cartoon, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So this is a real live instance of that. Real live. You know, this is something this is incredible that something like this can happen. And one of the guys is a rapper. You know, this article right here further breaks it down. So Atlanta rapper, 5 others accused of murder in gas station shooting. An Atlanta-based rapper and 5 other men have been arrested on murder charges after a deadly shooting at a DeKalb County gas station Saturday night. So this right here, this article here gives the ages and everything. You know, this guy's 19 years old, Devontae King, 20-year-old Darian Dawson, 25-year-old Jamal Broad, 26-year-old, I think Jamal Broad is a rapper, 26-year-old Brian Jones, 31-year-old Devin Baker, and 46-year-old Thavian Ford. They were also charged or accused of criminal gang activity. What in the world is going on? Broad, who's based in East Atlanta, performs as rapper Young Maul. I never heard of him, but I'm sure y'all have. Young Maul, as in short from Jamal, and boasts over 600,000 followers on Instagram. The artist was at one point mentored by Gucci Mane and is signed to New York record label Alamo Records, which was recently acquired by Sony Music Entertainment. The night of the shooting, Broad was booked. This is the night of. He was booked to perform at Echo Stage Soul Kitchen and Lounge in Mississippi, according to an IG post. Owner Rashad Donald told AJC, which is the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, that Broad performed at the venue around 12:30. Donald could not confirm when Broad arrived, but said he had an entourage with him. I can't remember what time they said this occurred, but to get to Mississippi from Atlanta, that's a 6.5 hour drive, maybe a 1 hour flight to get to Mississippi. Nearly 4 hours earlier, so 4 hours earlier, right? So this if he performed at 12:30, that means this happened at 8:30, around 8:30, rather. Nearly 4 hours earlier, the DeKalb County Police were called to the Chevron gas station on the corner of Candler and Kelly Lake Roads after a man in his mid-40s was shot. The victim was transported to the hospital where he later died. Police did not release the victim's name, according to Vincent. Vincent is the chief or the spokesperson or something like that. Let me scroll up. So it's Michaela Vincent, like the spokesperson. So according to Vincent, he and six suspects were arguing prior to the shooting. It was not immediately clear how they were connected to each other. Broad, the rapper, has been arrested in DeKalb County multiple times. Here we go. Since 2013. Last year, Broad retweeted a video from what appeared to be his private Snapchat account that showed a man slapping a zebra at a drive-through animal park in Troup County. Let me go down a little further. Dotson faces an additional violation of the Street Gang Terrorism and Prevention Act charge and an additional aggravated assault charge. Dotson. How old is Dotson? Dotson is 20 years old. So these cats, six young men, I don't know why you're in a gang at this age. Matter of fact, I don't even know why you at a gang, period. But I can see how the gang life would be attracted to, let's just say, a 13, 14-year-old, no direction, just looking for, maybe getting beat up in school or something. He needs some protection. That makes sense. These cats are adults. And you got somebody who's old enough to be their father. Davion Ford is 46 years old. The youngest is 19. I have a 17-year-old, and I just turned 43. So he's literally old enough to be his father. This cat right here. That's got to be him, no doubt. So when we're looking at things like this occur, and we're looking at how we as the older generation, aka the dads, the fathers, are not giving these young men direction that's needed. Look at them. Just look at these young men and tell me which one of them going to be a successful person in life. Just look at them. Just take time and just look at who you even think got the best chance to see. This is what we're putting out in the world. This is what we're producing. We're producing people who have no concept of conflict resolution, conflict de-escalation. This older guy, Davion Ford, 46, he should have been the person that told that cooled everything down, told everybody to chill out. Let's get back home to our families. That's who he's supposed to be. But yet and still, this guy, he's involved in the gang activity himself. Almost 50 years old. And this is, I guarantee you, he's the one who led this charge. This is a shame. This young mall cat, I don't know who he is, but this is a shame, man. I think this is young mall right here. This is a shame. This makes no sense, man, that this sort of stuff is happening. And you could go and perform a concert the same night, 4 hours later, like ain't nothing happened. This is the Black Plague. These people are a member of this Black Plague that's going on in our city, in our country. The reason for this show, once again, I'm going to say it at every show. I am trying to deter young men in the same position to not go the route that these young men went. We're going to be going over conflict resolution, conflict de-escalation. We're going to do all this stuff right here on this channel. I got to go a little more in depth though. I got to go about another couple of weeks. Just point out, I got to get caught up to where, like today is August the 7th. I told y'all yesterday that I wanted to start this channel for about the last month and a half. And it was just on my heart, on my mind, and then I just had to just buckle down, man, and go ahead and get this equipment, MacBooks, Mac computers and microphones and all that other stuff. So I'm just not getting up. So I want to get caught up to where we are now. And then when I get caught up, we're going to be going into some of those lessons about de-escalating, conflicts, avoiding conflicts altogether. You know, that's what we're going to be looking at. But I'm gonna get caught up with all the stories that I'm seeing. We're gonna cover most of them, just right here in Atlanta. If you have any in your area that you want to share, email me at blackplaguechannel@gmail.com. blackplaguechannel@gmail.com. Y'all see all the links at the bottom scrolling. Feel free, you know, like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff, man. If you got kids, sit down with them, show them this video. Let me do the talking. You ain't gotta say nothing. Just sit down, get your fire stick or whatever you got. Press play. Our number one priority has got to be our children's safety. My son's mom is out of town all week. I've been calling him 3-4 times a day just to make sure he's safe. And he's 17. This is definitely a young adult. And me as his father is still checking up on him. He ain't no little 5-year-old. I'm still checking up on him. Show this to your kids. Show these clowns to your kids. These people that took somebody's life over an argument. Over an argument. At the most should have happened is a fight. Maybe. 1-on-1, maybe even 2-on-1. Y'all beat them up and go on about your business. No, somebody had to kill this man. This is sad, bro. And we got older guys like this, almost 50 years old, that's participating in this crap, leading our younger generation down a downward road. Now these young men may or may not get out of jail ever again. So they don't only have the murder charge; they got the gang charge with them too. I'm not sure how much they're gonna tack on, but I guarantee it ain't gonna be no 1 or 2 years. It's gonna be probably 5 to 7 years, maybe even more than that. So these people may be in jail 25, 30 years before they get out of jail. And for what? An argument at a gas station. This is the stupidity that we're doing as Black people. This is just only part of it. And all I'm trying to do is not only shed some light on the situation, but to hopefully offer up to the young people an alternative to conducting yourself like this. Y'all look at all these videos and musics and music artists and stuff like that, and think that that life, that's the life they really living. No, this right here is the life right here. When you want to go bring the smoke to somebody, guess what you get? You about to get. I'm gonna be following this story. Trust me, I'll be following it. These people are gonna spend 20, 25, 30 years in jail. Not only that, but you done took somebody's father's life, somebody's brother's life, and over what? Argument outside of a gas station. We got to do better. We got to do better. So for all the kids at home, listen. I got to even talk to adults now. 46-year-old. If you 46-year-old, quit gang banging, man. Grow up. Sad I gotta say that, but I'm looking right at a 46-year-old still gang banging. Grow up, man. That's just ridiculous. The stuff we're doing just makes no sense. We got to do better. This channel gonna be devoted to that. No mess, no silliness. No, we're getting right down to the point. I'm trying to change the hearts and minds of our people. We got to start loving Black people again. We got to start, man. We got to start somewhere. So look, like I said, like the show, subscribe to the channel, share this with your kids. Sit down and make them watch it. All right, we'll see y'all on tomorrow. Peace.